Bang! What's going on, guys? I hope you had a tremendous weekend. Sean Boyle with Momentum 360. Like always, in this video, we're going to be talking about 3D rendering for small businesses and everything in between, and we're starting right now. What's going on, guys? If you haven't yet, stop, go to our YouTube channel, click subscribe, and click that little bell too, so you get notifications whenever we post a new video. You will be the first person to know. Thank you so much for the support, and now the video you've been wanting to watch. Hope you guys had a great weekend. In this video, we're going to be talking about 3D rendering and why it's so important to small businesses, new construction, and really any niche in between that's about to build a new building. Okay, so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, 3D rendering is essentially taking blueprints, floor plans, and creating a animated model of what the building is going to look like. You can kind of think of it as the before virtual tour, right? So when the construction is finished and there's a new construction building, you get a virtual tour of the building when it's finished. Okay, you capture what has already been built. Before it's built, obviously you need a 3D rendering. So you can give to investors, you can give to a boatload of other people as well. But what's the main value add? What's the main value proposition? People say, Sean, these 3D renderings, they look great, but what's the whole purpose of it? What is it going to do? Is it going to generate more money? Is it going to generate more pop, pizzazz, more eyeballs? What's going to happen? Well, there's a couple different things. The first I already touched on, but the first I would say main benefit of 3D rendering is for investors. Okay. So put it this way. If you guys have ever seen $1 Million Listing, where you're checking out Ryan Serhant and Frederick and everybody who's on $1 Million Listing, I watched the New York version. They take 3D renderings and they have big open houses, right? They have big open houses and they'll have like a brochure, they'll have a digital brochure. And that's very, very important for a lot of different reasons. Primarily because, as you guys can expect, if you're going to a place that, especially as like a big commercial space like Ryan Serhant uses and sells, you really need to check out the 3D rendering. Why? Because it's going to bring it to life. If you have a 3D rendered video, it's going to make it pop a lot more than just a photo or just more than, some, I guess, I don't even know what would be a substitute for that. But the 3D rendered video is something to really take hold. It's something that a lot of people, especially like myself, I'm starting to get into with Momentum 360 because there's such a great demand. You got to think, do a 3D render tour, construction, and then do the actual physical virtual tour when it's finished, right? So it's something that's a really good value add to investors, especially, okay? Now I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. You can see with momentumvirtualtours.com/3D rendering, you can really see what we did. Here's a good perfect example right here, but I want to take you on a case study of what we did with a project with James Buckler and County Real Estate. So County Real Estate, guys, we did this project a while back, and I'll show you this video that we completed is going to bring it to life. So like I just said, investors are going to want to go crazy after watching this video. It's going to drive a lot more attention. Obviously, the market that we're in right now, it's so crazy. People are buying properties left and right, hand over fist. So as one can imagine, doing a 3D rendering, not only is it going to take it to the next level, but investors are going to want to come to you a lot more, simply because you're going to put this time and money and effort into all your projects. If you're a developer, what would make more sense? Developer A, who sticks by the book, he's very traditional, does great work, but for the marketing, he just has some photos of what it might look like. He has a floor plan to show off, maybe a couple of 3D, basic renderings of like, what the place is going to kind of look like. Or developer B, who again, does great work, sticks by the book, but has a 3D rendered video like this. Obviously the latter is going to work out every single time. Developer B is going to get the reputation, they're going to crush, they're going to keep getting more business, yada, 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 right? So I'll show you guys exactly what we did. Our stellar team of developers, I'll take you to our YouTube channel right here, did a tremendous job at creating this, okay? So as you guys can see through right here, it takes you to the outside, right? It takes you to the outside. This is a twin house, and there's 2 units, obviously. And for the project, we really wanted to show off a modern look, kind of like a colonial style with the columns, but also have nice grading and really nice, again, sharp, pointy features. Okay, as you can see, we kind of created a little neighborhood with, you know, some sidewalk, a nice little street. And this is the great thing, is you can actually create, you know, pretty much a city that's going to look like, okay, like here's kind of what we're looking for right here. 2 twin houses. And then you can actually, you know, I'm going to skip around here a little bit. We're going inside now. And this is a 3D rendered video. This building isn't even built yet. Maybe it is right now. I got to talk to James about that. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's fantastic to be able to look and say, oh my God, you know, this is what it's actually going to look like. You're going to have, you know, this beautiful mantle, this beautiful kitchen. It's just something to really take hold. And again, it's putting yourself in the point of reference. It's putting yourself in the movie, into the house, right? So you're going to know exactly what it's going to look like. And this is beautiful because I talk to a lot of people that are in the 3D tour service, and they're like, yeah, you know, virtual tours are great after the fact. But it's like, if you have a construction client, right, you're kind of, you know, missing out on 50% of more revenue, right? Because you're doing the virtual tours for them after the fact. What if you do one at 3D rendering before the project's even, you know, completed? This way, and here's the thing, guys, too, honestly, you know, if your small business is watching this, and or if you're, you know, 3D virtual tour providers, you could think you could even charge, you know, 1-2% of investors, like you know, purchase price, something like that. Again, like, I think that would be pretty cool. We kind of do the same thing sometimes with the agents, where it's like, you know, we'll do free marketing, but we'll take, you know, 1 to 2, or, you know, a lot of, I don't want to say on YouTube, but we'll take a pretty good percentage of their commission off of that, right? So as you can see here, beautiful kitchen, nice amenities. Check out that little guitar there, beautiful setup. And then we're going to the second floor. So again, very slow animated video, kind of showing off what it's going to look like. A nice master bedroom, and that's pretty much it. So you can set this to music, you can set it to a whole bunch of other things. But guys, like I said in the beginning, if you go to our website, momentumvirtualtours.com/counties/real estate, you will be able to check out this amazing property we did in Pennsylvania. It's something that I really take pride in. It's going to get big. 3D rendering is going to be here to stay, and then some. Some people even think it's going to overtake virtual tours, which I don't really believe so, because if you have a property that's already being built, you would just do a virtual tour of that, right? But that being said, guys, leave in the comments below what you liked about 3D rendering, what you don't like about 3D rendering. Kind of do a compare and contrast of virtual tours with 3D rendering. I know there's a lot of, you know, different comparisons there. But yeah, I would love to hear your feedback, love to hear some use cases on this side of things. If you're a small business out there, or are you, you know, architecture company, property management company, Momentum 360, is in all 50 states and 7 countries in Europe. So we would love to help you guys out with this project. It's one of these things where I love making connections all over the world, honestly, and just providing as much value as humanly possible. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for the support. I love making these videos, like I say a million times, but just, it's a pleasure. It's a sheer joy to literally talk in a camera for 10 minutes a week and just kind of show you what we're working on in Momentum 360. It's just, I wish I could do it a lot more. I know I'm busy. So that's why, you know, I just block off this time, and it's fun, you know, it really is relaxing. So that being said, guys, smash the like button, comment what your favorite aspect of 3D rendering is, and we will see you in the next video. Talk to you soon.